Okay, so I got this question from a guy on my Instagram, and today I will answer it. So the way I like to prepare before a tournament is to maybe play a little bit more matches and not doing so many exercises, like two against one exercise. If I'm doing it, I will make them a little bit more intense. So maybe a shorter time when I'm going, and then a longer break. Um, but mostly I really want to play a lot because it's a tournament, so I'm also has to be ready to play there. So if I haven't practiced so much matches, then it's kind of hard to know where you are physical and mentally. So that's one of my main things, how I prepare to tournaments. And another one is that in the gym, where I usually am 2 to 3 times every week, I'm gonna do more explosive exercises. So maybe I'm doing the same exercises, but I just take some kilos off, and then I do it more explosive. So that's kind of easy actually. So up to a tournament, I can practice. If we say I have 5 weeks to a tournament, I will do like 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks with like really heavy gym sessions, but then I will take some weight off up to the tournament. So the 1.5, maybe 1 week before, I would go maybe 60% the kilos that I know I can take, and then just do the same exercises but explosive. Try to accept if something's going to ruin a little bit your preparation. So maybe you're not gonna get it your way, exactly your way, but it's okay. You can do something else and try to make it the best possible preparation under these circumstances. Maybe you get injured, or yeah, maybe a small injury, so you cannot like play the matches that you wanted, but you're still gonna get ready for the tournament. But maybe you feel that you haven't been able to practice so many matches and play so many matches, and that's just the way it is. You cannot do anything about it. It's just the way it is. So accept that, and then just try to work your way out of that. Okay, so focus on the things you can do. It's not always the preparation you want to have, and that can sometimes, it can also take some pressure off you, because if I ever had a really good preparation, I also think that I should get a good result. But if my preparation maybe was not that good, or maybe I'm a bit injured or something like that, then I can take some pressure off myself, because the preparation was not the way I wanted it to be. But now it's just like this. So I'm gonna find a way to perform my best anyway. Okay, so how I prepare just before a match. I usually come 1 hour before, 40 minutes before my match, so I can stretch and I can do some mobility exercises, and then I run a little bit to get warm or do some footwork, and then I like to hit before my match. So I usually find someone from Denmark that I practice with, and we can hit a bit before our matches. So that's how I like to prepare before my match. During my match, I always try to be present, like be in the moment, because then I know I can react faster, and there is not these thoughts about, am I going to lose? I cannot lose to this guy, I'm playing bad, I'm getting frustrated, maybe stuff like that. If I'm just focusing on being in the moment, then I'm not thinking about these other things which are negative thoughts. So my advice to everyone who is getting negative or frustrated on court, it's okay, but try to detect that and say, okay, I should not be thinking about that, I should be thinking of this. But sometimes it's hard to like register that thought and take it to something positive. And usually what I'm doing is that I'm focusing on my breathing, so I can actually like restart my thoughts by thinking about my breathing, because we cannot have two thoughts at the same time. Maybe we can shift really fast between thoughts, but we cannot have two at the same time. So what I'm doing with my breathing is to restart and just be focused on that, and then I start to focus on what I actually should be doing on court. Maybe I have to play the net 2 times instead of just playing the net and then lift and stuff like that. And then I know that okay, I have to do this in the next rally, and then I try to do that. But mainly it's just because I react so much faster and taking better choices when I'm in the moment than if I was thinking about something in the rally before, or maybe I'm thinking about how frustrated I am or how good he is playing or something I can't control. So please think about what you can control and try to like do that and do these things you can control, because you cannot do anything about the things you can't control. Like if the shuttles are feeling a little weird, or feeling a bit fast or slow, maybe I don't know, maybe the court is annoying you, then you cannot do anything about it, and it's the same for the other guy. So please just focus on what you can control. Okay, that was my answer. So please, if you have any questions about badminton, then leave a comment, and then I will maybe make a video about it in the future where I answer your question, like this one.